Hi, it's Carol again. So today what we're going to do is something called Parkinson's Wellness Recovery Exercises. Now, I started down this path when my father-in-law was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and I have a friend who has a Parkinson's specific clinic about an hour away from where I live. So when I found out that he was, that he had Parkinson's disease, I called her up and I asked if she could see him. And I was so excited. I went with them to the appointment and I learned about this great series of exercises. It was something I'd never heard of before. And what I have found the most interesting and fascinating about it is that the exercises are not just for Parkinson's patients. I use them on everybody, on my back pain patients, my broken ankle ones, people that were still, learning to weight shift on their braces. And, I found that they are just wonderful exercises all around. And so I'm really excited to be able to share with you some of these exercises, and just knowing that there are lots and lots and lots of variations outside of that. So the basic premise is that there are 4 basic exercises. We're only going to do sitting ones right now because what I really am striving for are ways for people to exercise on their own safely in the sitting position without a risk of falls. So today we're going to do all 4 of them, and you'll hear me say power because that's the abbreviation for it. So I'll say power up, power reach, power twist, and power step. And these are all based on function. It's fabulous stuff. So, but like always, what's the first thing that we do? We have to check our vitals. We got to know where we are. We got to know our bodies. So today I wanted to show you a different kind of monitor. So this is a wrist one. People ask me all the time if I feel like those are just as accurate. And I'll tell you, I probably didn't think that the answer was yes until kind of recently. Omron, which is a really great name for blood pressure cuffs, came out with a wrist one that had an indicator to tell you whether or not it was at the right level. So the issue is that most of the time people, when they put them on, they just leave them there and they leave them hanging. But it's really important that it's right at the level of the heart. So if I'm sitting at a kitchen table with somebody, I'll just prop it up so it's there. If they're laying down, if I see them, they're laying down in bed or in a recliner, I'll just make sure that it is at that level. But until Omron came out with this new one that has an indicator to tell you if you're in the right zone, it was still kind of a guess. And so I don't really like things that have question marks in it. So we're going to try this one. So get out your monitor, and hopefully you'll have remembered to get out your water bottle, your monitor, a way for you to call for help if you need it, as well as your vitals log so that we can write it down before. Stop the video if you haven't yet. So go and then start it back again. So I'm going to start first with my monitor. There is a start button here. Okay, and then in here, I have to find the blue light. So once I find the blue light, I know I'm right at my heart level, and then it's okay. All right, and then once it finds the blue light, it'll start. So again, I'm taking my blood pressure, so I need to calm down, right? Inhale, exhale. Okay. We're not supposed to talk, but I am trying to educate. All right. So last time that I was doing this, I was getting these really weird readings. This is 124 over 74. That's about my normal heart rate, 81. The one thing I know everybody loves is how nice and compact these are. So I would say if you're going to get one, just try to make sure you get one that has a position sense. It's possible that other brands have them out now again, but I think that the trade-off with it being reasonably small, that people will bring it with them or keep it in their end table to be more frequently used. I think those are some pretty good trade-offs. Another thing that I find too in the winter time when everybody's all bundled up, it's pretty tough to convince people to say, okay, I'm going to take off my shirt and put on the arm cuff. So it's another one of those advantages. I also have my pulse ox. So we're going to take our pulse ox again, make sure that we're inside of that range above 90, making sure that we're getting enough oxygen in there, watching our heart rates so that it doesn't get too crazy and that we can see it. It's biofeedback. You see when you take a deep breath that you drop your heart rate, and that helps you realize how to control that cycle. Last time I was saying that it is important for you to be able to call for help. And of course, I do like things that are voice activated, so I don't have to worry about that. But I wanted to show you another option, which is great if you don't have the fine motor to, push that button, or for whatever reason, maybe you don't have the voice to call out to that person. Some of my Parkinson's patients might have a very soft voice and you can't hear them. So this is a driveway alarm, and I buy this one at a store nearby. It's for really long driveways, and it's only about $15. I think that I've seen them on Amazon before, same concept. They make a plug-in version as well. I think it's more convenient to take the battery kind. This one is set on low right now. And so this is the one that I would give to my caregiver. This is the one that I would have. Now, this is a motion sensor. So of course we're about to do a lot of motion. So this is probably not the ideal thing to point towards me, but I find that if I put it face down, or if I, just leave it somewhere, point it inside of a bookcase the other direction, it won't go off excessively. But it's just another option to have, that instead of having to pick up that button, you could wave your hand in front of it, or just, turn it around. And the minute that I start moving around, it starts to signal. So, all right, I'm going to turn that off so that it doesn't drive us crazy. All right, so we did our blood pressure. I took my SATs, and now I have to write it down, okay? Because if you don't write it down, you won't have data. And if you don't have data, you won't know yourself. All right. What was the other thing that we did? Water, okay? Try to drink as much water as you can before we start. Just a great habit to have. At first, it's going to be hard to drink. If you're not normally a water drinker, it'll be hard for you to increase that amount, but you can do it. You can train your stomach, train everything to be able to take in a little bit more, okay? All that talking is making me thirsty. All right, so just like last time, what we're doing is counting out loud, making sure we're breathing. It helps to regulate everything. The power exercises always start with a whole lot of breathing, making sure we're sitting nice and tall. They have things called boosts, which will increase how much recruitment we're getting with our muscles, but also just to work on our breath and increasing the ability to expand the lungs and get a really good deep breath. Okay, so same thing, you're going to scoot to the end of your chair, scoot, 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 okay? Make sure those sit bones are nice and firm on the chair. We're sitting really nice and tall, taking your deep breath in, ready, through the nose. Hold it, and then we exhale. Okay, ready, one more time. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Okay, very good. All right, so let's start with a little bit of stretching forward and backwards. Okay, so all I want you to do is put your hands on your legs, and you're gonna crouch down, crouch really far down like this. We're making a C shape with that lower back. You can take your hands and pull on your knees a little bit. That can give you a little bit more stretch. Okay, let's do an inhale and exhale in this. Ready? Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Okay, one more time. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Okay, let's come up the other way. So if we were making a C shape, we're going to go the other direction, make an S shape all the way back. Let's see if we can look up. And same thing, you can take your hands and pull on your knees. That helps to give you a little resistance. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Okay, so just like last time, if you ever get dizzy or anything like that, especially with moving your head left and right, if it's vestibular or if it's low blood pressure because of meds or not enough hydration, just stop, just take a deep breath, just wait. You can always sit back in the chair if you need a second to just get yourself together. But remember that everything takes training. It gets better with time. So I don't want you to give up. Don't give up, and just do small amounts. Okay, so same thing with this video too. If you find that after 2 exercises you're tired, just stop. You can start again later, you can start again tomorrow, but any exercise is better than none. All right, so let's do a couple more of those. We're going to do 10 like that. So we're going to just crouch and chest up. So what we're getting is spine motion. So forward and backward spine motion. Crouch down, chest up. Okay, down and chest up. So you don't have to look up. You can just do chest up. But I need mobility in that spine, okay? And down and pull up. So shoulder blades back and down, squeeze them back down there. See if you can get a little bit more curvature, a little bit more stretch, okay? So down and up. So if you haven't been doing these kinds of motions for a long time, go slowly, really nice and gentle. You don't have to pull too hard. Listen to your body, find your limits, and just go slow. Anything that you do will be beneficial. Okay, let's do another 1 or 2. So that's 1 and 1 more and 2. Awesome, deep breath. Okay, so that's forward and backwards with your spine. Now we're going to do left and right. So we're going to lift our butt cheek up. So if I wanted to be able to put my hand and get some space in there, that's how much I want it up there. So squeeze these muscles, lift up those hips and back down again. Okay, let's try the other side. So weight shift all the way to one side, squeeze those muscles, use those abs, lift it up so I can get some clearance in there and back down. Okay, and again, weight shift up and back down, weight shift up and back down. Okay, all right, you ready? Let's try to do 10. Ready? Up, 1. And that's 1 on this side. Sit up nice and tall. 2, 2. Ready? Up, 3, 3. Ready? Up, 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. Good. Ready? Up, 7, 7. 8, 8. It's probably getting kind of tired now, and if it is, that's okay. Use your toes. Ready? Up, 9, 9, and 10, and 10. Okay, we made it. Deep breath. Hold it and exhale. Very good. One more time. Inhale. Hold it and exhale. Okay, those weren't super hard, but I'm trying to build a habit here. So we said last time, every 2, we're going to try to run it. We're going to try to check and see what our saturation is and what our heart rate is. So we're trying to keep our saturations over 90. And we just want to make sure our heart rate, we're just getting information to make sure that we're not spiking it too high. We want to see it come down as we rest. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first power move is called power up. So that one is where you're going to be reaching forward and pulling those shoulder blades back and down. So just like that first little warm up we did, what you're trying to do is you're getting a forward and backward motion. Okay, so forward and backward motion, it's still weight shifting. This is easier to understand than it's weight shifting, but when you weight shift forward and backwards, that's what's going to help you be able to go sit to stand. So when you want to be able to stand up, we weight shift forward. So we're sitting on the edge of the chair, of course, weight shift forward and then stand up. It's much easier than if I just tried to stand up like this and I don't even think I could do it. Okay, so that's why we're doing that motion. All right, so first things first, you're going to reach forward to your comfort level, whatever you feel like you can do. So remember, weight shift left and right to find your sit bones, feet nice and flat on the ground. That's your stability. Okay, use your tummy muscles, your back muscles, you're in control. So you're going to reach forward as much as you feel comfortable, and you're going to pull back. Okay, so you're trying to keep those arms really nice and straight, your fingertips nice and spread out, arms way back, so shoulder blades back and down. So remember, we're trying to give it space in your shoulders so that you don't get shoulder problems. Now, if you can't get back there, that's okay. You can do something smaller. So you make the adjustments to what you need, okay? So we're going to do 10. So hands in front, reach forward, stretching out those muscles in the back, stretch, 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 and pull back. Chest up, find that nice and tall position. Ready? That's 1. Reach forward, stretch, 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 stretch. 2, and stretch. Keep going, wiggle those fingers. Ready, up. 3, and reach way forward. 5, reach forward. 6, and reach forward. 7, pretend like you're diving into a swimming pool. Ready? Reach, 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 reach. 8, reach. 9, almost there. Ready? One more. And 10. Very good. Okay, deep breath. Smell the roses. Hold it. And blow out the candles. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. So I'm a firm believer that you've got to do everything at least 2 times, probably better 3 times. The first time you do anything, we're just learning, we're figuring it out, it's messy. Second time, just a little bit better, still probably pretty messy and having to check the position. But by the 3rd time, we really start to feel like we get it, okay? So we're gonna do it again. You'll have lots of chances to practice. So we're gonna dive into the swimming pool, reach really, really far and pull back. That's 1. And dive into that swimming pool. And 2. Remember, count out loud with me so you're breathing. Ready? 3. Down. And 4. Down. And 5. Down. 6. Reach, 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 reach. 7. Shoulder blades back and down. Reach. 8. Come on, we can do this. Ready? 9. One last one. Reach forward. And 10. Okay, deep breath. All right, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Let's do this. Try to drink as much water as you can. All right, we're in for number 3. We can do this. Now we know what to do. We know what it's going to feel like. All right, let's do this. All right, down, reach, and back. That's 1. And reach way forward. And 2. And reach. 3. Remember, stretch forward as far as you can. Stretch out that back, that upper back and lower back. 4. Reach. 5. And reach. And 6. And reach. And 7. Reach forward. And 8. Reach way forward. 9, one more. And 10, you did it. Oh, my arms are tired. Isn't it great? Inhale, exhale. So a lot of people will feel kind of fatigued right here. It's raising your arms up. You can do this stretch. It's for your deltoid. So you reach over like this, inhale and exhale. So when you exhale, you're pushing outwards just a little bit. Let's do it again. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Good, okay. Let's try this side. So across your body, hold it there, inhale. And when you exhale, you're pushing your arm outwards just a little bit to give it a little resistance. Okay, one more time, inhale, hold it, and exhale. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's roll those shoulder blades back and forth. Okay. You ready for the next one? So the next one is called power reach. And what we're doing is we're going to bring our arms up into that top corner, and this arm will come down to the bottom corner, and we're going to kick that leg out. So we're in this position. So we're as elongated as absolutely possible. Same thing, I want you to take your hands and really make sure that you're stretching them apart, stretching everything out, really, really activating. And you can see this is putting my hands out and this is activating. So really, really nice, strong line all the way across, goes right through my belly, and it helps to control everything in here. So our leg out is also stretching out our hip, but it helps to connect this arm, this leg. Because when you walk or do motions, we use our opposite arm, opposite leg. It's important to learn these things, work on them together so that your day-to-day motions are good. Okay, so you're going to do the same with the other side. So pull your left arm up, kick your leg out, take the other opposite arm and really reach, 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 reach. Okay, another part is you're going to turn and look at it. Okay, and back down. All right. So of course, if you have shoulder issues, that's going to be a tough motion. So just like before, you get to whatever you can do. So if what your range is here, that's fine. Just as long, make sure that your arm is really nice and stretched out, activated, arms nice and straight. Okay, maybe this one could be out here instead. Maybe it's down here. Whatever you feel like gives you the best motion, I think is what you should do. And you're going to do it 3 times, so you'll have plenty of time to try it. Okay, same with the foot. If you feel like you don't have the flexibility in here, or you're having pain, or you feel just a little bit off balance because you don't have the stomach muscles yet, just don't do the legs. Don't do the legs. You can easily stretch out and back down. And that, to me, is just as good as whatever that we're doing. So we're going to do power reach. I'm going to show you what it would look like with everything together. But just remember that you can adapt it how you need to, okay? So we're gonna put one arm up, one leg down, hands really, really, really straight. And let's try to look up at our hand. Look up, look up, look up. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Okay, so we always come back to this center position where our hands are here, feet are nice and flat on the ground, knees lined up with our hips, okay? So ready? Let's do the other side. Arm up, leg out. So we're making our line, and then take our hand and really reach them forward. Reach, reach, stretch them out. Get on that stretcher machine. Look at your hand. Look up there. Good. And let's take an inhale, hold it, and exhale. Then we come back. All right. So let's see if we can do a few in a row. So scoot to the end of the chair again. If you've scooted back, you ready? And up, arm up, leg out, everything nice and stretched. 1, and back down. Ready? And you know what? Let's do all in one side just to not make it confusing. Okay, ready? And 2, reach those arms back as far as they can go. Use those shoulder blades. Ready? Up. 3, and down. Ready, up. 4, back down. Ready, up. 5, good. Ready, up. 6, good. 7, reach, reach, reach. Okay, ready. 8, squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. Good, ready, up. 9. Okay, ready, one more. And 10. Oh, very good. Woo! Water time, right? Okay, let's do the other side and then we'll take our pulse. Okay, so ready? Arm up, leg out, arm out, and then stretch them out. Okay, and then look up at your hand. Okay, ready? And go. Ready, up to the left. 1, reach, reach, reach. Ready, up. 2. Okay, ready, up. 3. Ready, up. 4. Ready, up. 5. Keep going, keep going. Ready, up. 6. Good. Ready, up. 7. Make sure you really pull those arms apart. Ready, up. 8. Okay, ready, up. 9. Ready, up. And 10. Okay, all right, deep breath. And what I like to do is try to do a power up in between so that we can stretch out our lower back. So let's dive into the swimming pool. Dive in there, really reach forward and pull back, chest up. Oh, okay, good. Let's do it again. Reach, 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 and pull back. All the way up. Okay, good job. All right, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So since we did 10 on this side and 10 on this side, let's just count that as 2 sets. So we'll do a third one, but this time we're going to alternate. Okay, so it'll be a total of 10. All right, we can do this. Okay, reach up, arm, and then stretch. Look up at your hand. That's 1. Okay, ready? Arm up, left arm up, leg, and then stretch up. 2. Okay, ready? And up. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. 3. Okay, ready? Up. 4. Really reach for the sky. Ready? Up. 5. You've got this. Ready? Up. 6. Good. And if you're scooting back a little bit, scoot forward. Try to get to the edge of the chair. Uh-oh, I already forgot the size. Ready? Up. 6. Ready? Up. 7. Ready? Up. 8. Ready? Up. 9. And one last one. Ready? Up. And 10. Oh, we made it. You did great. Okay, grab that pulse ox. Okay, finger in there. Woo. Okay, so it might be a little bit high. That's okay. We're going to take some deep breaths. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. Okay, so what we're doing is biofeedback. We're watching our bodies, checking what the numbers are, and seeing how our breathing, that oxygenation, is going to help drop that number. So inhale, hold it, and exhale. And don't forget, like anything, all these electronics are prone to funny data, and so you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Especially pulse oximeters. They used to be very expensive and very accurate. And now that they're mass producing them and you can buy them, you know, almost for $25, almost anywhere except during COVID. but their accuracy is not always the greatest. So that's why it's really important for you to do it frequently so that you know what the range is, if you can trust the information. All right, more water time. Okay, so we did power up, which was the spine going up and back. We did power reach, which is we're going left and right. Now we want to do power twist. And power twist is really important for breaking up the top and the bottom. Because when people are not able to break those up, what happens is that they just move in one big chunk. And when you move in one big chunk, when you try to make a quick left turn, or somebody calls your name and you turn around, you'll fall down because the whole thing is moving instead of just pieces. So it's really important for us to break that up. And I'll tell you, the thing that I found that is the most helpful for my chronic pain patients with back pain is doing that gentle left and right motion. Okay, so very gentle, especially if you are not used to that. That's what we're looking for, but this is really a vital exercise. So get to the edge of your chair, make sure you're nice and planted, feet nice and planted on the ground. Your knees are right in front of your hips. You're going to start with your arms out. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this hand and we're going to clap this one here. Okay. Now to make it even more complicated, we're going to kick our leg out. So now this is where I would say, if you don't have good tummy muscles yet, then just forget about the leg, because I'm really having to work hard to stay almost in a warrior position so that I can stay on my seat, which is totally fine. It's totally possible when your tummy muscles are strong enough to do it. Okay. So this is one of those things where it might be a baby steps. So we're going to try baby steps today. I'm not going to do that part because I want you to learn what the process is first. So we're going to start with our hands really nice and straight, and you're going to come over and clap it. Now make sure that you don't bring the other arm out. I try to say, imagine if I were to glue this hand to the wall and this hand had to go over. Okay. And you see how I'm really pulling all these muscles in here, okay? And really, I feel like I want to kick my leg out just to stretch it out there. But you just listen to your body and see what you're ready for, okay? And then back down. All right, so let's do this in a very gentle way, okay? So we're gonna sit up nice and tall, arms way out like this, reach. So we're trying to turn just the shoulders. So we're leaving our hips forward, shoulders are going that way, right? We're breaking up top and bottom and over, okay? If that's too far over, you put your hand here. Okay, here's the goal right there. That's okay. That's okay, because you could always pull it over to whatever you feel comfortable with. So arms out, over. Okay, that's one. Let's just clap our hands. Ready? And two, open big. So let's try to find that chest up, big position, arms really nice and straight in between. Ready? Three, open, and four, open. See if you can use your eyes and follow your hand. That's four, open, and five, open, six, open, seven, open, eight, open, nine, open, and 10, and open. Okay. Oh, those arms have been up there the whole time. It's tiring, isn't it? Okay, we could do our deltoid stretch again. Okay, or you could pull up in here if you feel like the pecs are the ones that are tired. You could push down a little bit. This is how you get a little bit more circulation in there, mechanical pressure. All right, inhale, hold it, and exhale. Okay, inhale, and exhale. All right, can we try it again? Let's do it again. Okay, arms open and go. Turn, that's one, and open, and two, and open. 3, open. Remember, keep shoulder blades back and down. 4, open. 5, open. 6, open. 7, open. 8, open. 9, open, and 10. Woo! We made it. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's check our pulse. Okay. Still good. So if you find that you are staying pretty stable, maybe you only check it every 4 repetitions instead of every 2 rounds. So listen to your body and figure out what you need to do with that one. Okay. And when in doubt, always ask your doc. All right. Last one we're going to do is called power step. Now, power step is really important because that is a forward and backwards weight shifting. So that means I'm leaning forward and leaning back. And when I lean back, that takes the weight off of this leg. You see this leg can go anywhere it wants because I don't have any weight onto it. Whereas when I lean forward and I try to lift that leg up, oh, my weight is on top of it and I'm having to push against all the weight of my body on top of it. Okay, so that's the importance of that forward and back motion. Okay, so you can also see what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pivoting left and right. So if you happen to be in an armchair that has arms in here, you can just turn to wherever you can get to as far over as you can. That's totally fine. The most important motion of it is the leaning back, lifting the leg up and over. Okay, so you're going to find that you're going to use those hip flexors in here. And that's really important because if you're walking around or doing something, you have to be able to lift your leg over obstacles. What if the dog brought in a random toy and it just happens to be in a different spot now? So stepping over that is important. Think about getting in and out of your house, up and down stairs, in and out of the car. We're always doing that motion. And so it's really important to have good control over it and feel like you can do it. Okay, so we're going to lean back, lift up that knee as high as it can go, and you're going to come over and put it down. Okay. All right. Let's do the same with the other side. Lean back, lift it up and over. Okay. So I'm going to kind of go a little bit at 45 just to show people, you know, what to do, but you could go all the way over here and make a really big step and go all the way over here. Right? So that's a range of motion thing. You can make it harder or easier based on what you can do. And some people might find that they just can't get their leg all the way over there because maybe their adductors are too tight or their back muscles right now are not ready. So, but as you get going through this and doing these videos over and over and over again, you'll see your range will get better and you will be less sore the next day. Okay. All right, so we're going to lean back, lift your leg up and over. Lean back, lift your leg up and over. Good. And again, up and up. So imagine you're trying to lift your leg up over some obstacle. Sometimes I'll even put a box there just to remind myself, but whatever you like to do. Okay, ready? Lift up. We got to go to the left now. Ready? Lean back and over. Ready? Lean back and over. Okay, so that was the full range one. Let's do the mid range for people if you're sitting in a chair like this. And of course, the most important thing is always to sit on the edge of the chair because no way you're doing it back there. All right, so lift up and out. Lift up and out. Good. Now back. Ready? Lean back. In. Okay, to the other side. Ready? Lift up. And lift up, okay, and back to the center. Okay, that's a lot of motion for one exercise, right? Going all the way there and all the way back. So we'll do 10, but feel free to stop and if you need to in between it, okay? So ready? Your most important thing, we're working on those stomach muscles, weight shifting back. That's 1, okay, to the middle, to the side. We're good. Ready, lean back, lift it up, knee up. Okay, we're gonna do our second. Ready? Up. Okay, to the middle. Good, make you sit nice and tall. And then to the middle again. Woo, my stomach muscles are already feeling it. Take a deep breath. Okay, let's do round 3. Ready? So the higher the knee, the better. And making sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. It's really easy to do this one, but let's try as hard as we can to really lift it up. Squeeze those muscles. 1. Okay, and then come back to the middle. Okay, to the other side. All right, and to the middle. Okay, I think it's 4, right? Ready, out to the side. Out and to the middle. Okay, lean back and come back. And out to the side and to the middle. Okay, all right, inhale. Okay, that's 5, ready? And out, in, to the other side, out, and in. Okay, 6. Okay, out. Back to the middle. To the side. And back to the middle. That's 7. Almost there. We can do this. All right, ready? Up. And to the middle. To the side. And to the middle. Good. Inhale. All right, we're going to do 2 more. Ready? And up. To the middle. To the side. And back to the middle. Okay, last one. Ready? And up. Over. To the middle. To the side. Good. And back to the middle. Very good. Okay, inhale. Hold it. And exhale. All right. So let's do a couple more of those power ups. Stretch out that lower back after all that motion. So we're going to reach forward, dive into that swimming pool, dive in there, stretch forward and pull back, chest up. Oh, let's get some really nice posture in there. Dive down to the swimming pool and pull back, chest up. Very good. Okay. Dive into the swimming pool. Chest up. Oh. Dive into the swimming pool. Chest up. Okay, let's do one more. Dive and up. Okay, all right. Inhale. Hold it and exhale. Good. All right, one more time. And exhale. I bet you know what I'm going to say, right? Water time. Okay, so let's do a little stretching after all that work. All right, so let's do this one more time. So we're going to cave down. Okay, so we're making that curve shape. You can pull with your knees if you want to get even more of a stretch. And then chest up, pull up. Oh, okay. All right, cave down and pull up. Look up if you feel comfortable doing that. You can stretch out your neck, tuck your chin in if you want to come down this way. Okay, ready? Up and back down. Okay, come up again, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Oh, okay, good. And back down. Ready? Up, chest up, back down. Let's do one more. Ready? All the way up and back down. Okay, let's do some deep breaths. Smell the roses. Blow out the candles. Okay, one more time. Smell the roses. Blow out the candles. Okay, let's do our left and right. So you're gonna lift up. Remember, you wanna try to have space underneath your butt cheek. Back down, ready? And up and back down. Okay, inhale. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and back down. Okay, good. Inhale. Hold it up there, hold it up there. Exhale. Okay, so let's just try to wiggle just a little bit. So we're just weight shifting. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's go forward, lean forward, and up, and lean forward, and up. Okay, lean forward, and up. Okay, let's try to do 2 deep breaths and we'll be all done. Ready? Inhale. Hold it and exhale. Okay, ready? Inhale. Hold it and exhale. Okay, more data collection. Let's get out our blood pressure cuffs. Let's check what it is. Check what it is after. So you put it back, you put it on again if you're going to use the wrist cuff. Put it on reasonably snug. I'm going to hit the start button. And now I'm looking for my blue light. And there's my blue light. So now I've got to stop talking. Inhale. One more time. All right. So the exercise made my blood pressure drop. So I've got 102/73, but my heart rate is high. It's more like 92. So I've been working at it, but maybe it's time for me to drink a little bit more water. So I think the most important thing right now, let's get that written down. So we'll know what we did, and you get a big giant check mark for your exercise for today. And once we finish our water, we can check that off too. So let's try to get going into good routines that will really help us feel good. All right, I'll hope to see you guys tomorrow.